know this is my career path, and I stayed and I worked right up, right through. You sent to districts, so I went to districts after a while, and I think it took me 7 years, I think, before I get senior. I always look at that now when I see persons work for 3 years and they're complaining that they can't get senior, and I smile. Because it took me 7 years, but when I get to senior, you're set. You have all this experience, you got all this trial and error and everything, so by then, yeah. But to tell you the truth, the first job that I wanted to do was to work at Fogarty's. And you know why? The lady downstairs that lived, she went out every morning with a lovely green skirt and a hobble and a white top. So at 12 years old, and I looking at her and I tell my dad, I got to work at Fogarty's. Then I got to assistant chief, then I got to deputy chief, and then I got to Chief Probation Officer. And I retired officially from the public service 2005, and there were things that I wanted to still accomplish in the probation service. So I retired and came back a month after as a technical officer for orphans and vulnerable children, and it was a UNICEF project. So Miss Mani Chan was the first child protection officer. We're getting all the laws and really setting up of the agency. But the agency started with the laws, we got the laws in 2009, and we officially opened in 2009. But we started working since 2006, 2007, and because we had to set up this whole agency. So I borrowed 4 officers from probation, and it has evolved over the years. I told people we started with 4, but now I'm leaving, we have 188 staff and 7 units, and that is something. It is still, child protection is still relatively new. It's still evolving. People still don't understand the work of child protection. It does not start and end with child care agency. Child protection starts in the home, with the family. Families got to be educated. Families got to be empowered. Families got to be assisted to build the capacity for the parenting role. I'm still going to be available. I still want to help. You know, some people stop me on the street. A gentleman was saying, he said, how you going to retire? He said he doesn't think that they're really ready for me to retire. And I had to explain to him that I'm just giving up the desk, the director's desk. Because he said to me, I can't allow the children to suffer. He still feel that the children need me. And I said, yeah, I'll be available still to help the children, if it's even to go to the corner and cross the street. I am looking at, and I could really do well in this here to help, is the leadership role and evaluation of the organizations. How to make them more viable and so on. So that is the area. This is a passion, I said, and as long as I got the energy, I'll do it.